Welcome, welcome. Hey, my friend, can you hear me good? Not a problem. I need the hours, and I was proud to do it. No problem. Hello, good eats home said. Hello, hello. This is Nancy B. the Scratcher. Hello, this is Nancy B. the Scratcher, and I'll wait for a few more people to come in. But I'll tell you about my channel. I scratch lottery tickets, fives, tens, 15. Ones, two, threes, five, tens, 30s, and 50s. And also, I go to the casino. I do a lot of traveling, and also, I I like eating different kind of foods. I put different kind of foods on my channel, and my mama be cooking a lot too, and we put food that she cooks there too. But everything is good. Hi, Miss Deborah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And yes, um, let me tell you about the best tickets. The best tickets for me um is you wouldn't believe it, the little $5 ticket. The little $5 tickets will pay more sometimes than the $20 ticket because I had got a $5 ticket and it paid $50. Welcome, lottery junkie. Welcome. Hey, my sister. Hey, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. So, hi, goody. Hi. Um, so I do I did a collab with the lottery junkie. Last week we went and we just did a spirit of moment. We just sat down and gambled tickets and went live, and we had so much fun. But I've been waiting for the new tickets to come out. I think it's supposed to come out Tuesday. Does it come out this Tuesday, Lottery Junkie, or next Tuesday? The ticket. Yeah, so we had so much fun. Y'all gotta check that video out. We had so much fun. Me and her. We was playing the $5 tickets. Her tickets didn't win, then my tickets didn't win. But we had a collaboration going on, so it was really nice, and we had a good time. But yeah, we're gonna have to do that again too. Yeah, but you know what? I like the $30 tickets, but sometimes them $30 tickets, like a couple of weeks ago, we just was sitting down scratching tickets. And before we know it, we had scratched a $300 book. Well, that book only gave us $140. I was like, oh my God, So then we got another kind of ticket. It was a $20 ticket. No, I know. I think it was another $30 ticket. And mom won $300. Hey, Big Rooster, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Hype-A-Thon. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. And for some of y'all, it's 10 o'clock p.m., right? My California people in the house. How everybody doing tonight? It's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock in Georgia. But it's 10 o'clock in California. Did I get that right, Big Rooster? And I put uh, yeah, it's 10. I figured that. I said that. Y'all had a good time. See, at this time, I'll be up anyway at nighttime at 1 o'clock because I'll be catching up on all the stories. Okay. So in North Carolina, it's 1 o'clock. Okay. 1 o'clock in North Carolina. Yeah. I'll be up at this time anyway because everybody be asleep. And I'll be trying to catch up on all my television shows. So so who wanna come up tonight? I put the StreamYard in my chat. Who wanna get in the hot seat tonight and let me interview him? Today I interviewed my daughter. She was like, "Well, you interviewing me?" Oh yeah, y'all got to check that out. It come out tomorrow. And I did some videos this week. I did some videos. I did some scratching, and I did interviews. I had an interview with my mom. I did an interview with my daughter. All right, let's see. What is that? It's not connected. Oh, there we go. All right, you on?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
What's happening?
what's going on? What's going on?
Oh, okay. You know me, just you know, checking this hypathon out, trying to see what's happening with everybody. Almost sleep. You know, I am way past my bedtime.
I know. Look, I said, wait a minute. It's 10 o'clock. I said, I know he coming on my channel. I said, I know he coming on my channel. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
I had
10
to.
o'clock.
Yeah, you know, I had to come up and
Oh,
support. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, Mister
hey,
Famous?
no.
Mr. Hype Man. Mr. Hype
Yeah,
Man is from the
yeah.
West Side. What's
I didn't get a
going
chance to
on?
thank you for what you're doing, man. Today, when we was on African Dreaming and them. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, big bro. And likewise. Because I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna say this here, I'm gonna say it publicly, and I'm gonna say it to the day that we quit doing these things. You did the very first one. So you get credit. You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
man.
Hey,
Hey,
I
well,
will
listen, man.
never
That's we
forget that.
all made that happen, though. It wasn't just me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody worked on that. So, I just, you know, I'm happy that you're keeping this going, and I'm hoping it grows and get back to what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe it will. This is the first one. We're just
Right.
coming back. We
Right.
don't have all the slots filled, but we're gonna
Right.
make this thing do what it do.
Oh, hey, that's what I'm
One
talking about.
person, 10 people, and before you know it, it'll be hundreds and hundreds.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah,
regardless of how many people are here, to be able to support content creators like Nancy B that
yes,
are doing
yeah,
her thing
yeah.
out here, that want to grow, want to get to watch out, man, that's what it's about. And it's
That's
gonna pay
exactly
back
what it's
for it,
about.
man.
So Nancy B, you go ahead and what you want to interview us about? I'm game to talk. I got about 35, 40 minutes
All right. Well,
before I ain't worth two dead flies.
Likewise,
well,
likewise.
I've been listening to y'all, and because y'all hyped me up because I wasn't doing no lives at all,
Yes, ma'am.
and I was like, you know what, it's time for me to get on this live and start talking. So I've been doing baby steps, but now I feel comfortable on here, and I just been chatting away.
Hey, and that's how it's, listen. Hey Nancy, I'll be going back and looking at some of my old lives. I'll be like, ooh,
Yes,
man. When I
yes.
tell you, I looked at like a straight nimwit up there. I was just like, what were you
Me
doing?
too.
Get, I'm gonna tell you, big bro. I went back. This probably been like maybe 3 4 weeks. I went back and looked at like one of my first videos that I put out on the channel, and when I tell you, I cringed within my own spirit. Like, oh, who is
Yeah,
this, and what is he? What is? Look at the camera, Joe. Stop.
right.
You know all of these. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir. So yeah, you doing the right thing. Them baby steps. Listen, them baby steps lead into adulthood. You know what I'm saying? That adulthood. Once you get this thing off and running, you're gonna make it happen, Nancy.
Yeah.
That's all. You just keep doing what you're doing.
hmm
Yes, and y'all already know I got 750 subscribers.
That's what's
yes,
up. That's
indeed.
what's up. Let's everybody in the chat. Let's tell a friend to tell another friend to tell another friend that
Yes,
Nancy B got something to talk about on this here YouTube channel, and let's make it happen and help her get her to her goal.
for sure, for
Yes,
sure.
but tell me this. These watch hours, man, these watch hours are devil to get to them, huh?
Ooh,
Because, ooh,
ooh,
look, when I tell you I'm watching them, right? It's like I haven't even got to 500 yet, 500
ooh.
hours yet.
Nancy B, let me
Ooh,
tell you.
and I'm like, look, tell me.
You remember that? You remember that little? You remember that little action figure that boys had called Stretch Armstrong?
Yes.
We used to pull him out. Hey, listen, Stretch Armstrong. When it comes to them watch hours, Stretch Armstrong had to have like 1 million Stretch Armstrongs.
Yeah,
Them
exactly.
watch hours,
That's
but
what I'm
but but here's the deal though. I tell you, listen, Nancy, don't just wait for one day a week. Go live anytime. Go live. Just do a 15 minute. If you going like yesterday, I was sitting down waiting for my lunch to come,
uh-huh.
and I went on
Right.
live for 17 minutes. 20 people showed up.
Yes.
I ended up getting like 3 hours and 40 minutes of watch time for that, for 17 minutes. So if you think of a, like, say you riding down the street and you think of a topic you want to talk about,
Uh-huh.
just, you don't say, if you don't write it down, don't say, oh, I'll think about that and talk about it when I get home. Pull over and just, if it's only
Right.
like a 5 or 10 minute topic, pull over and discuss it, and, you know, or pull over, write it down, and then get to where your destination is, and talk about it. And you know, lives don't, listen. Don't think lives have to be 4, 5, 6 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
Right.
don't think that. You know.
yeah. And and I'm gonna tell you, I
Uh,
literally just came in to your live stream on my phone
mhm.
just to kind of help you to get some watch
Uh-huh.
hours while we're up here. I just shared you out, so hopefully, even on the replay, you'll get some more people to come through to check
Mm-hmm.
you out and to watch your
I appreciate
content.
that.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
and
what's
I'm
up.
what Big Bro said is
I
so
appreciate
true.
all that.
You welcome. We got you, sis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
we got you.
Tomorrow I go tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be a good show. I'm going to the car show, so I'm gonna have some contents of some
Nice,
cars tomorrow.
There you go.
nice.
There you go. That's what's up right there.
And, and that's just like what Big Bro was saying a second
Yes,
ago. The biggest thing to this whole YouTube situation is what you alluded to at the beginning, becoming comfortable in your own skin. When you realize that the camera exists but it doesn't
right,
exist,
Mm-hmm.
it's when things really become fun. Because yes, the camera's on, but I'm no different than when the camera's off. The same silly things that I say when the camera's off, I'm gonna say when the camera's on. And
That's right.
your authenticity, being yourself, everybody is going to appreciate and respect that. And every day that you put in the time, like Big Bro said, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, you're investing in yourself, and the algorithm will pick that up. It just takes time.
Mm-hmm. There you go. There you go.
right. Yes,
There you
I
go.
will. I will start doing that. I will start doing that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's
Just
it.
hey, Nancy. All you got to do, listen. All you got, listen. Can't nobody stop you but you. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Can't nobody
Yes.
stop you but you. If you don't push that go live button, you only hindering yourself.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And now, and I'm gonna say this in full transparency. My big brother on the panel with us, when he goes live, we're talking 30, 40 in the stream, 40, 50 in the stream. It depends on how things go on the day, but it didn't start that way.
Right.
Exactly. It didn't.
It's one or two, three or
Right.
four. I mean, I go live sometimes and there's five or six,
Yep. Yep.
but it's not about the
Right.
people there in the sense
No.
of your perspective as a content creator. You're building and growing your wings so that when there's 600 there, it doesn't shock you and you keep doing what you always do.
Right. Right. Right.
Right.
Right. So yeah, hey, listen. Any subject is a topic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Any subject is a topic. You know what I'm saying? I it took for me to I didn't really start going live until I got comfortable going in Miss T's chat and meeting people, and I'm saying, you know what, this is, and I heard them talking, hey, you go live, and you know what I'm saying, and I didn't really know much about going live, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
and I set up, and I'll tell you, Nancy, I was so nervous. I did my
Uh-huh.
first live on Twitch because I know when nobody gonna come into the chat. So I
I
did my
like
first live on shit.
that.
I was all looking into the camera like, you just, and and then from there I said, you know what, I see you gotta do this. You gotta go live because the live is gonna bring you your hours that you need. What's up, DJ Ron?
What's good,
What's up?
DJ?
What's up?
All
What's up?
right.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How's it?
Yes.
Yeah, the motivators on here, man. How's it
Yeah.
going, man?
Come on.
I seen my better half on it live. I said, man, let me come up here and join it too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Come,
sir.
come
Yes,
on
sir.
now. Motivators just walked in the building. We glad you here, fam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, look, I'm just here to enjoy myself, just like y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Pretty
Hey,
good.
listen, man. That's what it's all about. And this, these collaborations and things like that, Nancy, have really worked. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I always welcome somebody up. Like I see how you dropped the chat. I mean, the link in the chat, and I was like, you know what? That's cool. Every time, every time you do that, people ain't always gonna come up, but you're gonna more than likely you're gonna get somebody that want to come up and talk and and have a good time with you. You know what I'm saying? And the good
Yeah.
thing about it is if they have a
Right.
channel like I'm looking at this, stream this to your audience, they can do it to their audience. And also if you see somebody on StreamYard and they offer for you to come up, let me tell you with this right here, this feature that they offered you. on StreamYard. That is an
Yes.
awesome feature.
Okay.
If you see somebody live and they drop that link and say come up and it's on that in that corner it says stream this to your audience,
Yes.
you go up and you stay up for however long you
Hmm.
want to, or if you drop down. Once you drop down, that live still stays live on your channel until that person is their live. So that's getting you watch hours regardless.
Exactly.
Wow.
The go live together
Yeah,
StreamYard. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So definitely if you see somebody, because I don't use StreamYard, but everybody mostly everybody else
Yeah.
does. And if they say, hey, we welcome you to come up, go up. And if you see that stream this to your audience in the corner, man, push that right away and go live, and it'll be on your channel. It'll be on their channel and your channel, and you'll be getting those watch hours just as much as they will.
Hmm.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And they don't mind sharing that with you because they may stay on for 2 or 3 hours. You may only
Yeah.
be up there for 30 minutes, but you'll
That's
get
it.
that whole 2 or 3 hours, you know, plus however many people come in your chat, multiply times however many people come in your chat and stay for however long.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
And
what
Right.
I'm saying?
Big bro is so right. And if you have the pro version of StreamYard, you have that option which is
Yeah.
similar to the YouTube built-in go live together, where you can
Mm-hmm.
stream it to your own audience, and it's an excellent feature. And I wanted to mention something real quick because I think this is so important too. You have two YouTube channels in your own house.
Yes.
Your husband just came on and said his better half is live and he had to come up here. So you want to talk about tag team? Because it's not about the content, it's about the grind.
Mm-hmm.
So working together, supporting each other, not even going live together, but just like what DJ did, coming up now, all of these things, you're
Mm-hmm.
building a whirlwind within your home that translates to this platform. And that's special.
That's it. That's it. And another thing I'll tell you, Nancy, is, and I think you're doing it because I see you speak when people come in. Work your chat. Work your
Yes.
chat. Somebody may have a question in you, even if you have like a specific topic you're talking about, right? And I come in and ask you a question.
Right.
You can keep your topic, but don't be afraid to kind of take an exit off of your topic for a moment. Answer their question, talk with them, and if they want to keep you, then you can go back to your topic because that guess what? That just prolongs your whole live,
Hmm.
however many minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a
Right.
big fan of working the chat.
And and what Rooster is saying is so true because all of us want to find value in
Right,
something that we spend time in. So when we come and because I don't know nothing about scratching, I don't gamble, I don't.
right,
But if I
right,
had questions and I wanted to know something and I asked a question and you stopped your live stream to take the time to answer the difference between five and tens and twenties and all them other things that I know nothing about,
right,
hey, I'm gonna come back
right, right,
because I was shown a certain
Right.
measure of attention and respect and I learned something.
right,
I gotta come back.
right.
Hey, hey, one thing you gotta realize now. Hey, look, I'm here to help you out now. And hey, look, on the card, DJing, whatever. Hey, look, hey, ask me a question. Hey, I got you covered, bro. Do my best
There
to help
you
you
go.
out.
There you go.
Yeah,
Hey, look, hey, look. If I don't know it, we gonna figure it out together.
that's it. That's it.
Right.
That's it. Exactly, bro.
That's it.
Exactly.
I work. We all here to. We all. I'm pretty sure everybody in this chat that's watching now, all 11 of them, they not just here to hinder you. They here to help. You know what I'm saying? And just hey,
Yeah.
Right.
if you got something to talk about, hey, if it's hey, what's your favorite scratcher? What's your man, talk about it. I don't know nothing about scratching because
Mm-hmm.
I barely even pull out money to gamble unless I'm on the corner shooting dice, and that thing got so dangerous. I don't even do that no more.
And I'm gonna tell you, big bro, it was so cool
That's
because
right.
when Nancy came on, she was explaining the difference of the value of the $5 scratchers and how you actually get more for those because of something in the $300 books. And I was listening and I was trying to put it together, but those are the kind of things that when you are doing something, you have a measure of understanding to it.
Right.
We start
Right.
talking about computers, I got you. We throwing out gigabytes,
Right,
terabytes, and SSDs and all these. But to somebody that doesn't know, they want to learn.
Right.
So when you have a craft, something that you do, that you've put time in and you've learned things along the way, sharing those things in a live stream, it brings value that nobody else can. It makes you different, it sets you apart, and it makes people want to come back. Good ease.
Right.
Good. You see, I was just reading that joke. Good. He say, let's get that quiet storm voice down. It's a wrap. But yeah, you know, and I like what Joe just said to you, how you were explaining the different values of scratchers. Well, I was Ubering one time in the city. Well, we call San Francisco the city because that's the biggest city around us, so we call it the city. But
Yeah.
I was picking a dude up from South San Francisco, and he was coming from the lottery, the California lottery earnings place where you take your tickets when you win. And it was amazing. His strategy was every time I buy scratchers, I buy 3 in a row. So no matter what I buy, he said, because to me, this was him talking to me. He was like, to me, my chances are big. I just hit for $1,600. That's why you picking me up. He said, usually I have to catch the bus, but today I got some money. Well, he could have fooled me because he didn't give me but a $3 tip. But I guess his biggest tip was when you buy your lottery tickets, buy them in threes. I guess.
Yeah. He gave you a $3 tip and some knowledge. Just said that's good.
Right.
That must have been just to get you a drink or something at a gas
You know,
station.
hey, listen. In California, they ain't nothing but a soda. That's one of the small sodas too.
Yeah, you know, you one of them sody pops.
Right. So, but no, yeah. Because you got a platform, and I know there's a lot of scratchers out there. You know, I'm looking at a few of them in your chat now, and I know there's more out there. You know, and I know that's a big community, the scratching community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, don't be afraid to when they come in. If you have a question about scratching yourself, bring one of them up, and you know what I'm saying, and ask them about, you know, what you doing in this situation. You know, conversation can be made out of anything, Nancy B. I know, I'm pretty sure you know this because I think we all around in the same age group, and so I know you ain't got this far for nothing and not knowing how to conversate. But you know what I'm saying, just I know it gets a little intimidating when you have a platform and then you have an audience. You see what I'm saying? If you'd have told me 10 years ago I would be doing this in front of an audience or a platform, I would have told you. You're crazy.
Exactly.
Hey, Big Rooster.
Exactly.
Hey, look,
Yes,
on that
sir.
note, now, see, it's easy for me because I DJ. I'm used to DJing in
Right,
front of
exactly.
yeah. I'm used to being in front of like 100 plus people, 200, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, easily, you know, and that's like my party. I'm the host, you know. I'm the center of it, you know. So yeah, and I have fun doing it too, man. I mean,
yes, sir. I know you do.
And I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna say 2 things. First of all, right before you came in, big bro, Nancy was talking about how her and Lottery Junkie did a collab. They got together, they scratched tickets, and I wanted to emphasize that because those kind of collabs are so important. So I can't tell you how many times Big Rooster Show has come up on my channel. I've come up on his channel, or we've come up together on somebody else's channel, because it's that phrase, 2 are better than 1. Two are better than 1. But when you start adding that multiplication in, and you got 3 to 6 and 6 to 12, it becomes something different. So keep doing that, Nancy, because that makes a big difference. And,
yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
and
It
and
does.
I'm gonna say this in full transparency. I know that you and DJ talk because y'all married. This
Right,
this
right.
this is the kind of conversation that you can have from time to time, so you gain some of his strength because he has a
Right.
resource literally right there beside you that you learn from, and you're becoming comfortable on this platform now. You're smiling, you got your
Yep,
background. I ain't
yep.
got no background, I got a wall. You know, I got a green screen I ain't put up. But you already doing it. So just keep using your
Yeah,
resources and you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
succeed.
yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
Hey, on that background, me and her, we kind of put our heads together for that background, which kind of fit her perfect too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
see,
it does because
that's what I'm talking about.
right. It shows what the channel is about. You know what I'm saying? Shows what the channel is about. You can't come in here and be like, "Oh, what you do?"
Look,
Yeah,
look,
if you ain't looking at that
Right.
background,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah. And all of this is an investment. And I I don't want to get too financial, but considering the fact we're talking about scratchers, it's kind of appropriate. You can take $1,000 and you can invest it in
Right.
something that is dynamic, like crypto or whatever the case may be, or you can take
hmm
$1,000 and put it in a CD. You put $1,000 in a CD, you ain't gonna see it for 10 years, but when you see it for 10 years, it's grown and become something.
that's right.
So every day we're putting something in. We don't see it tomorrow,
Right,
but a year from
right,
now, it's like, wow, I done got so far. But it's because
right.
we invested every day. I want people to invest in themselves.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, that's great advice right there. Investing into yourself is key. You know what I'm saying? Because like I heard a person say it best once. Why am I going to sit in somebody else's life and I'm not doing my own lives? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I could be that I might sit in somebody's life 2 or 3 hours, but if I ain't doing lives for me, who am I benefiting? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's not a selfish thing. That's just saying, hey, if I want my channel to work, I got to do what this person is doing. This person is doing what it takes to make that channel grow. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I need to do the same thing. And then I also tell people when you first starting out and trying to get your watch hours up and you know what I'm saying. Don't worry about stepping on no toes or nothing. You go live when you go live. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You do
Yes.
your thing.
Right.
You know.
What you
I
saying? Just
got
So
you.
jump in that water.
right,
That's it. I don't care if the biggest names you know are live. You
exactly.
go live. If one person shows up, congratulations.
That's it
Be-
right there. That's it.
Because
Right.
at this point, those other content creators have made it. That's why they are the
Yep,
biggest that you
Right.
yep,
know.
yep.
And if they don't
Right.
respect your hustle and your grind, then I mean, who cares? And I ain't trying to be funny, but I'm just saying it.
Yep.
There's an
I got you. I
etiquette
That's
to
right.
it
got
on
you.
YouTube,
Yeah, yeah. You
but
can't. We can't live our channel worrying about what the next person think. You know.
yeah,
That's
especially
right.
when we're working toward monetization.
hmm
Like
Right.
they in the sandbox playing. You trying to get your ticket. If they
Right.
mad because you trying to get your ticket, that's
Then they got
different.
that. Yeah,
That ain't
that's
that's
their
family.
problem. Ain't got nothing to do
Yeah,
with you. That's their problem.
Yep.
yeah,
Hey, I call that staying in your lane. Not trying to
Exactly.
say like, not copying cat what the next person do. Hey, look,
That's right.
I'm gonna be me. So I mean, I'm gonna
yeah,
put my best foot forward of what I know and what I have knowledge about, and go forward with it. I mean, shoot,
Right.
like you
Right.
mentioned earlier. Hey, look, you may not know about something, and I may have
That's
knowledge
right.
about it. I can help you out,
That's right.
that's it.
That's
and
right.
get and,
That's it.
hey, get you rolling.
That's right.
Now, I do my ear, but I don't know how to do that on the actual table. You see what I'm saying? It's different.
Right.
So you have an expertise there and a knowledge and a background. So we come together and we learn from each other. So if I ever happen to slip on the table, I know how to, you know what I mean, to make it look like I knew what I was doing.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta fake it till we make it, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, did.
Yeah.
Hey, look. I grew up from the old school, man. I started off. I don't know too many of the youngsters know about it, but the cassettes and 8 tracks. Hey, that's what I grew up on, man. 33, 45s, man.
Hey, listen, I was at the car show, and this dude had an old Vega, and it still had the original 8-track in it. I said, "Hey, man, do that thing work?" Because I wanted to sit in the car and push the button and change the track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've never. Yeah. That was one thing that amazed me. How can you get this 8-track, sit in a car? This thing is tape rolled up in a big plastic hunk of, you know, but you can get in there and push a button and change the whole track. I'm like, wow, you know. So it was that 8-track, man, was crazy. It was crazy.
Nice.
Right, it was, man. You talk about your case may be looking like a little luggage case or something.
Right.
Yeah. Overnight bag.
Right. Right.
Yes, indeed, man. Oh, bro, that was a sight to see, though, boy. Woo,
right.
Man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
Then transition to the cassettes, made a little lighter for you, you know. Hey, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, look, remember when you had to take that little pencil and kind of like rewind it back a little bit?
Right, exactly.
For sure. You better erase that junk, right?
Exactly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Was it? What? Yeah, the many days I had to do that now. Look, I even got creative to where I was using let me see what it. Look, I was using some of this right here. I used to take my knife and cut it just fine where it would go over the part that was broke.
Yeah.
Hey, piece that bad boy together, roll it back up. Hey, went to playing again.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, yeah, we used to
yes, indeed.
J3 talking about I don't know nothing about no 8-track. Hey, J3, man, hey, my mama had 2 Volkswagens, 3 or 4 Pintos, and all of them had 8-tracks in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, don't tell me I don't know nothing about no 8-track, man. I grew up on the 8-track, man. But man, you know, it's amazing, you know, the things that I miss, you know. And I was we used to buy model cars, and in the front wheel where the axle would go through, we would burn that out and then put a string in there with a little generator motor and make the cars hop like they was lowriders. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we hey man, it's just amazing, man. I remember making stick guns with rubber bands and them old Coors can tops. J3, you know all about these Coors can tops. Not these pool tabs now. These had that round circular Coors can tops and slit small liquor bull tops and all of that. So you know, I'm old school, J3. Don't act like I don't know nothing. But I'm a 60s baby.
but I'm gonna tell you that there's gonna be a time where the things that we do now, people are going to speak about the same way that you speak about 8-tracks and the things of the good old. You know, I remember making those kind of things that you're talking about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we have the opportunity to reminisce publicly about how things used to be and create unique content on our platform.
You want to see something? Let me show you something funny, Joe.
What you got, Big Rooster? Show me something, bro.
Hey, man, I remember when I bought this back in 19. Listen, man, it still worked.
I still have mine.
I bought this in 1995, I think it was.
Yes.
Yeah, it was 19. Yeah, the date on it. March 1995. I still got this thing, and it still works to this day.
Yes.
It still
Yes.
works to this day,
Hey,
man.
hey, look, you remember when you were carrying them, but you had to make sure you dap with the right hand because if you dap with the wrong one, it was
Yeah.
skip.
Right. And this is when they remember. Now, I wish I would have kept my old Walkman, though. That's what I wish I would have
Oh,
kept. This is the
bro,
CD
that was
player.
classic. Yeah.
Man, I don't know why I let that go, man. But I was looking through some boxes one day and found that. I said, man, let me put that up. Because I've had that thing for almost 30 years now.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yep,
almost
yeah,
30
you're about
years.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something, like, because things are different now, the young kids, they want a song, they go grab an MP3 of it.
Right.
Like, they don't remember the days when you
Mhm.
preloaded the tape deck so that when that joint came on the radio and you heard the announcer saying up next after the
Yeah.
commercial is Montel Jordan, like that
You
was my
ready.
jump off. Like
That
Yes.
was it right there.
Yes.
I had to time that thing like 5 times because a couple times I was late getting there. I had to go to the bathroom, but you had to time that thing right because you had to be there. The untabbed pause and it was different back then. It was different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that right there was our XM satellite radio right there.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Look, and
Yes,
I finally
indeed.
got it right. We had a school field trip, and I'm on the bus with my Walkman and my pre-recorded. You couldn't tell me nothing. This
tell you
how
nothing,
like, come on now.
Hard to talk to, man. Hard to talk to. I feel you, man. It's just a good old thing, you know. It's
Hey, you look. Hey, y'all just reminded me, man. Look, tell me if y'all still got this here.
See, don't start with me, DJ.
Wait, no, that's a double deck.
Don't start with me, DJ.
Look at that. Hey, look, man. When the double decks came out,
it is still work, bro. Yes,
Look,
man.
that's that double deck. You know what I mean? Now I had a single. My pops had a single JVC deck, so I just had to steal that when he was at work, so I could go ahead and make my little recordings. But that double deck, boy, that's something nice.
Hey, that double deck, man. Hey, I remember when them double decks hit. I couldn't afford one, but my friend grandmama bought him one, man. We went everywhere with that thing on our shoulders.
Yes, sir. Yes. Hey, look, you throw that thing on your shoulder and keep it moving.
Man, hey, look, I remember when we was in
Man, that was so funny,
I remember in
man.
middle school, man, we had 8th grade day, and they let all the 8th graders bring their radios. Boy, you talking about that was the highlight. Oh my goodness.
Right.
Look, back then, look, you had to make sure you tell mama, hey, look, I need an extra pack of batteries to bring with me. You was gonna be rolling that radio all day in school.
Look, I need them D batteries because you know them big
Right,
D batteries. Like we ain't double A's. Like I need them big boys.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, boy. Hey, that was
Yes,
fun,
sir. You right about that.
Hey, look,
J3,
you thought you were the man.
Right. Hey, you right about that, DJ Ryan. So we listen, man. We used to break dance, man. We used to carry linoleum around with us, man. We whole kitchen floor in linoleum. Roll it up, put it on the bus, man. Go out to Berkeley over by UC Berkeley, man, and hang out on Telegraph and Durant. Man, we have breakdancing contests and everything out there, man.
Yeah. Jags, man, I'm telling you something. You said something that resonated, and I'm gonna tell you why it resonated. And it's funny you say that because literally, my boy, we were in the gym Sunday lifting weights. He got AirPods. His boy was with him. His boy had one AirPod, he had the other. But I'm gonna tell you, like it brought back memories for a second. See, I don't know nothing about that because I'm a little bit older than them. But like back in the day when y'all couldn't go but so far apart because the album, you know what I mean?
Hey, look, I still got a splitter right here. Look.
Yes.
Right hey.
Yes.
That's it right there.
I got a splitter right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you know what place was the place to get that from? Radio Shack had.
Radio Shack. I knew you was gonna say that.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen. That was my first DJ mixer. Was a Realistic. I had a
sure.
realistic DJ mixer. Man,
For
You
hey
had
man,
the,
listen,
the black with the brown, black and
yeah,
brown.
yeah, yeah.
I know.
I
Yeah,
had that. I
but
had that.
but that,
I,
like you had Radio Shack in the mall. Like
everywhere.
you had J.C. Penney. You had Radio Shack. They had everything tech that you needed. But
Yep.
what happened to Radio Shack? The Circuit City. Like
Yeah.
Circuit City was the spot
Hey,
to
come on,
get your
man.
stuff.
Come on, man.
Dude.
Come on. Hey, listen.
Hey, they couldn't
I
adapt
re-
to the times. That's what it was.
yeah, I remember when Circuit
Yeah.
City and Good Guys first came out. They were big competitors, and they was
Yeah.
opening up stores right across the street from each other. I was like, what
And
is going
killing
on
it.
here? Hey, man, and I thought when Good Guys came out, I thought they had the other boys beat, but the other boys outlasted them. Circuit City said win it to win it, but then that Best Buy and stuff came along and
Yeah.
kind of, and then I don't know if y'all had Fries where y'all at, but we had Fries out here that kind of
Oh
put
yeah,
Yep.
all of them down.
I'll see. We
Yeah.
Fries,
never
That
had
was our
fries out
store
here in
there.
North Carolina.
yeah, hey man, I lived in Fries.
Really?
we did
Oh
too.
man,
Yes,
man, I was
indeed.
listen, man, I almost cried when they. Hey, I ain't gonna even lie. Just a few years back, they just closed them all down all the way about a few years back. Man, I almost cried, man, because you could go. I used to build all my PCs out of Fries.
Yeah.
I built everything out of
Yes.
Fries, man. I'm like,
Wow.
Yes.
all my CDs and DVDs and
Yeah.
man, hey, listen, I used to go to Fries so much when my kids would come over on the weekend, they be saying, "Man, Daddy, where we going to Fries?"
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Right.
now,
Hey,
now I'm gonna tell you
Fries,
where
hey,
I'm at.
Fries was that store, man. I mean,
Yes, sir.
anything you wanted to build from PC to home theater, or I
Right.
mean, bro, they
Right.
had it. I mean, that was the
Wow.
go-to spot for any type of say like protection circuit you need for your computers
Yep.
and all of that.
Yep.
Man, they had
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
Now
And I'm like
see,
you, Big Ruth, man. I was hurt, boy, when they closed,
Hey,
boy. I'm like,
this
oh
is DJ Ryan. I'm with you, man. Hey, listen, I knew it was the beginning of the end. I went in one day and the store was cleaned up and they had took a whole section and like sectioned it off. And I was like, hey, man, what's going
yeah,
on? Y'all going out of business? Oh, no, we ain't going. I said, man, come on, man. This store, you got to be going out of business, man. They tried to
yeah.
hang on for about a year. Next thing you know, they was gone. I said, man.
Now see, we had
yep,
over here in Greenville, North Carolina, we had a little spot called Intech. And
Uh-huh.
Intech was the computer spot. Like the stuff you get on Amazon, like I could go in same day, any kind of RAM you want, any kind of hard drive you want,
Mm-hmm.
motherboards, chassis, you name it, they had it. And man,
Mm-hmm.
it was the same thing. Like when they went out of business, I'm like, because I was running my own little computer business at the time, and it's like, where am I gonna go now?
Right, exactly. That's how I feel. I'm like,
yep.
but we got a little spot here now called Central Computers. They kind of like how Fry's was when they first started. Remember, Fry's was kind of small, and then they
Okay.
kind of blew up. But you go in here now, they ain't really knowledgeable like the people at Fry's were when it came to motherboards, PCs, towers,
Yeah.
hard drives, and all that.
Right.
Fry's was there, man. Good Eats say they still got Radio Shacks. I haven't seen one on the West Coast. But yeah, I don't know
now,
certain cities I know.
now, we still got a Radio Shack in the town next to me,
Oh, you
but
do?
but I don't want to say this the wrong way, but it's trash.
Okay.
It's literally name only. Like the,
So they
the
don't have no more like Radio Shack
Oh,
name brand stuff, huh?
yeah, like the selection, it ain't because I mean y'all know me, I love stuff. I geek out all the time. But I drive by there to work and on the way from work and I never stop. Because
Hmm.
it's not like Radio Shack. Man, my first RC remote control car I got from Radio Shack.
Hey
Like
man,
because that was Radio Shack.
right? Listen, man. If if
Yeah.
if if anybody over 35 never got nothing from Radio Shack, something ain't right about them.
Right.
And hey, look, you talking about house phones? Remember
Everything, man.
Yes,
yeah,
DJ.
Everything.
yes, the answer machine, the
Everything.
phone cards, yes.
Yeah.
The, the, the combo receiver answer machines, the separate individual, and you name it, they had it.
Right. Right.
And
Right. Right. Right.
yeah,
Right.
I miss Radio Shack. I miss Radio
Right.
Shack
You know
too.
Yeah.
what's interesting, man, is go ahead, Nancy.
Everything is gone.
Yeah.
Because Toys R Us,
Yeah.
we can't buy
Yeah.
nothing for the kids. Oh,
Yeah.
every year we used to go to Toys R Us. People want for the kids. And Walmart don't have that. And then they
Okay.
got rid of Toys R Us. Like,
Yeah, they got rid of Toys R Us, and you know, my favorite song was gone. I don't want to grow up because I'm a Toys R Us kid. I got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. Yeah, I remember those days.
Yes,
Yep,
sir.
and
Exactly.
and KB and KB
KB,
Toy
yep,
Store
yep,
too.
KB,
Yes.
yep.
Yeah.
I forgot
Listen,
all about KB, DJ Ron.
but when they got rid of KB toys and they cut the neck off that giraffe, like what is wrong with
Oh,
the world? What is happening?
Right. Yeah, we just, know, this Amazon world and killed everything, man.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong.
yeah. Hey,
I, I shop on Amazon, but I'm just, I'm more of a in-store type of shopper. I like to go and buy my stuff in store.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. And and I'm gonna tell like
Yep, but see, you gotta look at it too, Rooster.
Uh-huh.
And to see that was the downfall of a lot of our old favorite stores. They didn't
Right,
get with the times. If
right,
they would have got with the
right.
times, we would have still had our Radio Shack
I agree
yeah,
and
with you, PJ
whoever.
Ron.
yeah.
We would have still had them if they would have
I agree
adapted.
with you.
But
Well,
by
They
them
didn't
not
adapt.
choosing to,
Yeah, they
and
didn't adapt. You're right.
nope.
You're
but
right.
and DJ, you're so right because you got 66 locations paying light bills, rent, employees, and everything, as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to a warehouse with 1,000 boxes and an AI entertainment situation that
Right,
answers
right,
like you have no overhead.
right,
What
right,
overhead? You see what I'm saying?
right.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah,
But
Yep.
it's crazy because I work in the manufacturing industry, and
yeah,
uh and it's automation. So it's I'm watching, literally the machines that I build are putting people out of jobs. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And it's a trip just seeing how that works. It's just like, it's fascinating, but at the same time, it's detrimental to a work
Mm-hmm.
ethic, a work field
Mm-hmm.
or an employee, what I'm saying, that can
Mm-hmm.
do the same thing, but this machine does it 10 times faster. So one day I was talking to a guy and he asked me, he said, what kind of work you do? I told him I was in the manufacturing. Yeah, he said, you ever heard of darkroom manufacturing? And I was like, nah. I was like, what is that? He said, man, they gonna throw all these parts on a conveyor belt, right? He's saying it'll go into this warehouse on this conveyor belt, and when it come out on the other side, it's gonna be completely assembled.
Hmm.
He say only time they gotta cut the lights on in that warehouse is if a robot breaks down. Everything else will be built by lasers and robotics and all of that. I was like, wow, I
Wow.
never even looked at that. Never even thought about that, man.
Whoa.
Wow. But
So
and
you know,
and, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's funny because growing up, there were certain jobs that you had as an adolescent that instilled values in you. You worked at your local grocery
yep,
store. You
yep,
bagged groceries. You
yep,
Yep.
learned how to smile at customers, how to interact with people to the point where when you took their bags to the car, they gave you a tip because they
exactly, Joe.
appreciated you. But now
Yep.
you go to the grocery stores, you swipe, swipe, swipe. It does your own thing. You are your own bagger. Like there's
Right.
nobody there.
Right.
Like I'm buying groceries and you making me pay to be your employee. Like what are we doing?
Hey, Joe, you exactly right on that one, bro.
Yes.
And the cool part about that is I'm a
Hey, matter of
terrible
fact,
bagger.
Me too. Me too. And you
hey,
know what the
matter of
sad
fact,
thing
Nancy was
is?
talking about that the other day.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm gonna tell you the sad part is as much as I hate it, I go to the self checkout more.
Me too, Joe.
Yeah. Like I hate it. But I'll be the first one to be like, I can do this faster and better, and I'll be out. Like
That's right.
doggone.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. But Nancy, yeah, listen, hey, what you got going here, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it up and we here to support. And I gotta make sure I turn my notification bell on because I don't get no notifications when you go live. So I gotta go and make sure I turn that notification bell on. And I better speak and do that right now, you know what I'm saying? So uh
The funny
cut it
thing
out,
The
is,
just cut
big
it on.
problem
So
lately, though.
yeah.
That's been a
well,
big problem because
there's some changes going on the platform
Yeah.
and some adjustments that are being made, and it's affecting everybody from the bigger
Right.
channels to the smaller channels.
Yeah.
Because
because
honestly,
Rhonda
I
didn't get
thought,
my notification either. I say, do
yeah,
you know I went live?
I thought we were already connected, Nancy, because I know I connected with you a while back, but I
Right.
had to completely reconnect and that kind of deal. But I mean, hey, community will always trump the algorithm every time.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, right. Because I had to connect. I was subscribed to my daughter, right?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
And they unsubscribed me from her about 15%. I subscribed, then they unsubscribed. And I subscribed back.
Wow.
Like, what's
Hmm.
that?
Hmm. It's
That's
crazy.
that is crazy. Hey man, I just find myself having to subscribe to people 2 or 3 times. I'm like, man,
Hmm. Yeah.
I just
Me too.
resubscribed to them 2 days
Yep.
ago.
Hmm. But and the crazy thing is, it as a monetized content creator, there's certain things that you do that trigger the limited advertisements. But you go and request a human review, and someone that's human watches it, and all of a sudden it makes sense, and now it's green. But this AI situation is crazy because I joined you, I subscribed to you, but I didn't do what AI said I was supposed to do. So I'm going to be disconnected. And then when I
Wow.
go back to you tomorrow, because I didn't meet all the requirements and check the check boxes, I've got to resubscribe. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is. Yeah. Even Lottery Junkie says she's not getting notifications from you, Nancy.
See, yeah, that's what the other day. That's what we was talking about. I I had to press notify, right?
Uh-huh.
Then after I press notify, I had press notification and it's on.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, like, what is going on?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is. It is. Yeah. So well, hey, well I enjoyed my time up here. It's bedtime for me. Who's next, Joe?
Well, see, that's the thing. We got an open slot till 7.
Who's next?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next slot is 7 a.m. and 7 a.m. is Elisa's Adventures in Cruising.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean the good thing is it
Oh
gives me a
yeah.
chance to catch
Get you
some
some yeah,
rest.
get you some
Yeah,
rest. Huh?
yeah, yeah.
So you can be a little ready just in case, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Wow.
hey, Nancy, thank you for having us. DJ Ron, good seeing your motivation, man. Keep up the good work, bro. And we're gonna keep supporting you, you know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
And and I'm gonna say this real quick before
I
you go,
appreciate
big
each
bro.
and every one of y'all. Appreciate each and every one of y'all.
I I want to use this, as Jay would say, as a teachable moment. Nancy is becoming familiar and comfortable going live, but
Yes.
this is exactly what you were talking about earlier with dropping the link. When you drop the link and you have guests come up, let
Yes.
them talk. If they
Yeah.
want to talk about cats, squirrels, dogs, sardines, you know what I mean? As Jay would say, they farting and things. Let
Right.
them,
Right.
because you're getting those watch hours.
That's right.
I've been watching Nancy in the
That's
comments
right.
typing, but she ain't got to say nothing. We've been up here talking
Yeah,
about
working.
radio
She's been working her chat. She has been
and
working her
social
chat, and
and
that's a
all
good
of
thing.
these things that don't even exist no more. But we
Right.
done help this wonderful content creator get some watch hours. So that's
Amen.
literally
Amen.
what it's about.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
So
Ooh, excuse me. So
I
yeah. Hey, thank y'all again, and wait. Look forward to seeing y'all on the next one, huh?
yeah. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna
All
drop down
right.
too.
All right.
Y'all keep doing your
Thank
thing.
y'all.
Listen, run this thing up as a family. Like, let's get this.
That's
Y'all
right.
got it. You know what
That's
I
right.
mean? So
Amen.
I appreciate you and much love.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right. Y'all later.